Hey parents and players, Coach Andrew here. I couldn't really find a video that I was really overall impressed with. However, I found examples of the 113 Forecheck, so that's the neutral zone really working, and how a team manipulated it and was able to break it. Both examples came from the same game, the 2018 Eastern Conference Finals versus the Washington Capitals and Tampa Bay Lightning. Caps won a 1-1-3. And at the beginning, the reason why the Caps did so strongly against it, and it didn't, obviously they won the Stanley Cup, so it was broken eventually, and they didn't do it every time, is what I'm trying to say, is they didn't break it every time. What happened was Kucherov or Stamkos or Brian Point took it up themselves. That's what it really, a 1-3-1 really attacks, you know? Basically, if I had to draw a person here, you got essentially 4 people within a box. 1 versus 4, let's just do simple math. 4 is obviously greater. That's why it's very difficult for one person to do it. However, when Tampa did beat it, they did a series of passes at the beginning and then somebody slid through. Bantamate, that's not going to happen. It just doesn't. So that's just an example at a high quality level of what it looks like when it's broken down, at the same time what it looks like when it's worked successful. So that being said, I'm going to simulate game situation, okay? We're in our offensive zone, we're forechecking here. Neutral zone, same thing, because essentially if it's up, they get the puck up here, we can easily just pull them back and do the same exact thing, but within the neutral zone. So smaller ice area to work with, but that's okay. Basically what we want based off a start, again, like I said, imagine a box being colored in here. 4 versus 1, what's greater? We're essentially forcing this player to the boards. We want them to go to the boards. That is the goal. Because look here, we've clogged the middle. Now the next step is to push him to the boards. Alright? He's on this side. Alright? That means whatever side the puck carrier is on is the strong side. So, puck carrier is on the strong side. This side over here, sorry. That's the strong side. Therefore, the other side has to be nothing other than the weak side. Alright? If the puck carrier saw what was given here, and he might go back the other way, then these flip. Vice versa. Same thing that would happen on this side would then be repeated. Again, we're mirroring. We're not changing things up because it's on one side or the other. It's a mirror. Alright? It's a mirror. So, that being said, puck carrier takes it up. F1's job is not to go straight at him. Because if you go straight, if you make a beeline straight, you're going to get beat. 100%, you're going to get beat. We don't want to go straight at anybody. We want to angle them in a way. Alright? We want to cut them off. We want to push them to that board. Alright? That's how we want to beat them. If F1 got beat, and anyways, before F1 got beat, the moment F1 and the puck carrier start moving towards each other, F2 is creeping in, trying to figure out where to go, but however, we want him to be the reserve there. We want him to be the backup, all right, the support system. If F1 got beat, F1's job is to do anything possible to stop forward momentum. Anything possible. So therefore, it's F2's job to then get the puck or angle at a better way to catch up to him, because F1 just impeded the puck carrier's momentum. That being said, if F1 got beat, he needs to, or she needs to, F1's not there because they got beat, that's why they're moved, needs to ride the boards and do anything possible to catch up and force them to the boards. Because you'll see D1 here. D1 technically is supposed to go right here. By that I mean they're supposed to do the same thing that F1 and F2 did. They're supposed to ride them out on the boards here. We're trying to keep them to the boards. We're trying to impede their forward momentum. If F1 gets back and starts to impede their forward momentum, you will see D1, F3, and D2 will be able then to just come back. Alright? That's ideal. That won't happen every time. But that's just my thought process. I wanted to let you guys know that. Second, let's say F1, F2 are starting to get the pressure. D1 is going to crash to the side, create an angle, really cut them off. And the moment, you may think I forgot about D2. I haven't. The moment that this puck crosses the blue line, doesn't matter if it's our player that stops it there, doesn't matter if they're still skating, D2 then gets directly behind F3. Alright? Directly behind F3, because if they beat everybody, your job is to own this middle. That is your job. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. Okay? So since I have an overload of people here, obviously their job is to man this side. Is to man this side as it comes down. And I'm not saying attack the person, because most likely, this is typical of kids, they try to go around. And as we know with some teams, they go around and they work in the middle. So, like we would on offense, let's attack the net. Let's cut them off before they have time to loop around. Let's cut them off. Because if they have to loop around, doesn't matter how fast they're going. And if you're going in a straight line at the right angle, you're probably going to meet it at the same time. Law of inertia will explain that perfectly. Alright? That being said, everybody here probably may have thought I forgot about F3, i.e. the center. I haven't. You're then the second D in a way. And you go to the opposite side of the play to watch out for people that are coming on the weak side. Because remember, that's our weak side. That's our strong side. Why is it a strong side? I got 1, 2, 3, and essentially 4. I got essentially 4 people on one side. So it puts my center in a tough position because the center is now manning the weak side. Alright? Your job is to play that defender role there at that point. Alright? So that could be a tough role to behold, but I believe in the kids to do it, and I think they can do it. You gotta watch it, because they're gonna look for backside, or that's your goal, is to watch what's going on the whole play, as well as watch what's going on behind you, because they have somebody coming here looking for the backdoor pass because they see the 4 people. If we could do anything as a team, it's to make sure that when this puck carrier is coming down here, if they got through everybody, they're coming down here. That's a bad color. I am sorry. Coming down here, that we are forcing them to the boards again, because these guys crashed. Alright? You see that? That's the puck carrier. I probably should have did this color. Puck carrier's right here, looping around. And now we created a spot that he's going to go, the middle of the ice. Again, the goal is to clog the middle and steer them to the boards. That's what we just did there. Puck carrier is here, got through F1, F2, and D1. Now, they got to book it down here and take this spot off. Don't worry about getting him to the boards. Worry about taking this spot off. As well as F3, worry about taking up the weak side, because D2 will man in front of the net. Strong side. So you're going to linger on that side, the stronger side with the numbers. So it's important that F3, i.e. the center, really is focusing on the back side. Alright? That being said, I think this will work. It may be a lot to throw at your kids real quick. And, you know, every year is a learning experience. And every year I learn more and more. And it's just a matter of cases, me and Coach Andy are finding out more and more how to beat people. And we think that this is a possibility of beating certain teams. And I think your guys can do it. We got a big mountain to climb, and I look forward to it. And I think your kids can do it. And please tell your kids that they can do it. Thanks.